Inspections, very important to know, first of all, as a buyer, what your rights are. As a seller, what you should do to be proactive. And also, what are the most common things that I see flagged during a home inspection? Darla, real estate agent in South Louisiana with Real Broker. Servicing all of Louisiana. If you're looking to sell, I can list any home anywhere in Louisiana. If you're a buyer, most specifically, anywhere between Lafayette, Lake Charles, I would say Erath and Alexandria. So the broader Acadiana region. Inspections. I tell you what, about, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 years before I got into real estate, we sold our personal home for sale by owner and had no idea really what we were doing. The buyers had the home inspected. The inspector found all kinds of things, some things that we knew were probably going to get flagged and some things we had no idea. So what did we do? They turned us in the home inspection and we fixed every single little minute thing. And there were some big things too, but we didn't know any better. So as sellers, we fixed every little thing on that list. The great news is there is no such thing as a pass-fail home inspection. And as a real estate agent, the smartest thing you can do is hire a real estate agent who closes lots and lots and lots of transactions, and they will lead you and guide you in the right direction. So, since then, fast forward, I've been in real estate 7.5 years. I have never seen a seller have to fix every single thing on the list. Y'all, a real estate inspector's job is to find things wrong with the home, to find things that are outdated, out of code, broken, in need of repair, not up to today's standards. That's their job. I don't care if your house is 100 years old, 100 days old. They're going to find things wrong with it. That is what you have hired them to do. And there are some amazing inspectors out there who are very thorough, who follow the list. But it doesn't matter how amazing and thorough they are. They're probably never going to find everything. And so once you move into the home and you start living in it, then you're probably going to find some things that didn't get flagged, didn't get noted. And so, listen, that's life. That's going to happen. There's no such thing as a perfect situation. There's no such thing as a perfect inspection. But as a buyer, remember, you have the right. It should be written into your contract that you have so many days of due diligence and inspection in that contract. And during that time period, as the buyer, you have the right to have your house inspected by anyone that you choose. It can be a licensed inspector, it can be a carpenter, it can be your uncle, it can literally be anyone. And during your due diligence inspection period, you have the right to cancel your contract for any reason at all or no reason at all. You don't have to give a reason. Most people do, right? Most people give a reason, but you don't have to. So inspections. Inspections are hugely important because you want to know what you are getting into. You want to know what house you're buying and what issues they have. And you also have the right during that time period to ask the seller to do a number of things. You can ask them to repair anything that you want them to repair. You can ask them for a price reduction. You can ask for closing costs. There are so many things, right? But the most common things that are flagged in an inspection are things that are broken, like broken windows, faulty plumbing, missing shingles, rotten wood, missing handrails on stairs, those kinds of things. So I would say the most important thing that you can do as a seller is be hugely proactive and know what kinds of things are going to get flagged so that when the inspector walks through your home and starts looking for things, the less that he finds that is broken, the more inclined he's going to feel like you have taken great pride in your home, and he's probably going to be less inclined to really truly be nitpicky, right? So the most proactive you can be on the selling side and fixing all those little nitpicky things that we just let go when we live in our houses, right? Get those things done. The less that they can find, the better. How do I handle inspections with the buyer? I tell buyers out the gate, you're buying a used home. There are going to be things wrong. There are going to be things in need of repair. There are going to be things that may not be up to today's codes or today's standards. That is okay, and that's going to happen. You as the buyer get to decide, or there's so many things that you don't even want to deal with it, that you just want to cancel the contract. Listen, that happens to me probably less than 5% of the time, because we deal with those things way before the report ever comes along. They know that there are going to be issues. And most things are fixable. Probably 95% of things are fixable, and you can fix those. Depending on your loan type is going to depend on how your real estate agent handles those negotiations. If you have any kind of government loan like FHA, VA, USDA, RD, those kinds of loans, the appraiser is going to flag rotten wood, peeling paint, broken windows, those kinds of things. So getting those things done and out of the way before the appraisal happens sometimes is a great, smart idea, right? But every real estate agent's going to handle those things differently, depending on what the seller wants, the buyer wants. Listen, have a great realtor on your side who closes lots and lots and lots of transactions, and they will make sure that the deal doesn't fall apart. That is hugely important. Remember this, in real estate, there are no stupid questions. If you're a buyer or a seller and you have questions, reach out to me, text me, call me. I'd love to have a conversation with you. Y'all have an amazing day. Take care.